won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning: the information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2027, okay? Pay attention. That is a key specific date because all the dates correlate.
XRP. You know I hate XRP. Why is that? Because it's a scam money. It's going to take away your wealth. Yes, it's pumping. Yes, I agree. It's pumping right now. I can see that. But this is going to do well because people don't understand it's a centralized system.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. Interesting video intro coming from that gentleman there. Very interesting statement surrounding some developments and some new articles coming out surrounding Ripple. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and buy or sell anything. I'm simply just doing research on Ripple and XRP and then sharing that research with you all. With that being said, in today's video breakdown, we're going to be talking about XRPL. We're going to be talking about Ripple's developments in Europe. We're going to be talking about different utility behind the XRP token, which led me down this rabbit hole of research. Again, simply just doing some internet research, ladies and gentlemen, and then sharing that with you all. We can see here this little interesting PDF. It talks about the XRP Ledger background, that it was launched in 2012. It is an open source, public, decentralized blockchain. They've been saying that it is decentralized since the beginning of time. The ledger and its currency were specifically designed to improve global payments, working with a much greater efficiency, speed, and transparency than traditional approaches, while supporting international anti-money laundering and know your customer KYC efforts. Since its creation in 2012, the XRP Ledger has been an open sourced, public, decentralized blockchain. People have been arguing that since its inception, but we just saw some recent developments that definitely lean towards proving that, you know, the XRP Ledger is a decentralized, open source, public blockchain. So real fast, we're just going to talk about the utility behind XRP. We see a couple of things on this list: e-commerce purchases, which led me to the rabbit hole of research today. When I do my research, I like to specifically dive deep on each specific use case, finding documents, reading fundamentals, reading articles, things of that nature. So in today's video breakdown, what led me to this rabbit hole was e-commerce purchases. And then underneath of that, we have cross-border payments. Obviously, of course, that's XRP's main effort right there. Central bank digital currency, CBDC, also that one as well. Interest generation and payment, decentralized finance or DeFi, micro payments for online stream content, which we've seen Brad Garlinghouse mention multiple times. In-game purchases for video game players. Coming over here, talking about the decentralized versus centralized discrepancy. We saw this interesting headline and article. This came out in the end of October. Ripple reports XRP holdings below 50% for the first time ever. San Francisco-based fintech firm Ripple's XRP holdings have dropped below 50% in the second quarter of 2022. It is for the first time in Ripple's history that it doesn't own half of the XRP's coins in circulation. The exchange has been quick to present this finding to refute the widespread allegation that it has been trying to centralize the concentration of XRP coins. The finding is a part of the Q3 2022 XRP markets report published on the 27th of October. As per the latest report, Ripple currently holds less than 50 billion XRP tokens and operates only 4 out of more than 130 validated nodes on the XRP ledger. Its total XRP sales during Q3 were worth $310 million in comparison to sales worth $408 million during Q2. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse took to Twitter to call the development a huge milestone. He added that the exchange has been using XRP tokens and XRPL due to speed, security, and scalability of the movement of value. Ripple has continued to face criticism from the proponents of a decentralized finance that it hoards tokens besides taking maximum control of the validation processes. And for the rest of this article, again, I will link this one in the description down below so you guys can read through that. But it's just interesting, again, to say the least, the amount of misinformation that people FUD people out into believing in this market. Again, ladies and gentlemen, do your own research and generate your own bias and opinion. Don't take my word for it. Go out and do your own personal research. Don't take anybody else's word for it on the internet. Go out and dive deep into this information and accumulate your own bias. But so getting into the use cases, specifically e-commerce, I was just doing a little bit of research. I found this article, which I thought was interesting, which led me down the rabbit hole. Japanese e-commerce site adopts BTC and XRP payments for used cars. Now, this is old news. This came out roughly in the middle of the year 2022. But that led me to just do a little bit more in-depth research on e-commerce payments, and this kind of led down the rabbit hole of institutional adoption and the Europe agenda. Okay, so Ripple builds new partnerships in France and Sweden despite crypto bear market. Ripple Inc. deals with Paris-based payment provider for online marketplaces Lemonway and Swedish money transfers provider Xbot. Coming down here, this is where the first mention of Europe in my research today developed. Cryptocurrency payments company Ripple Ads has formed a new partnership in France and Sweden, continuing its march into Europe. So we have an interesting development towards the end of this video breakdown that I will discuss surrounding the XRPL and Europe. But Europe, despite the current wintry freeze enveloping much of the crypto industry, Ripple signed deals for its on-demand liquidity system with Lemonway, a Paris-based regulated payments provider. Again, that key vocabulary word, regulated payments provider for online marketplaces. So how are, institutions and payment providers in Europe, right, with regulatory clarity, adopting Ripple technology, but here in the United States, we're still lagging behind via the SEC litigation surrounding Ripple Labs. Ladies and gentlemen, again, scratch your head. You can only come to so many conclusions before you really wake up and see what's going on behind the scenes. Again, my personal opinion. Coming over here, the Europe agenda, some key highlights where we see Europe and financial institutions. This is an interesting article. Ripple and Luna partner to enable luxury retailers to accept cryptocurrency payments. This is, again, going down the e-commerce utility standpoint behind XRP. This came out on June 7, 2022. Just a key highlight here that led me down the rabbit hole of research and creating that little short video that I made on the YouTube channel for you guys. Crypto liquidity is a common thread that underpins all of Ripple solutions, from payments to lending and credit. Our ambition is to build a suite of enterprise-oriented crypto products for the benefit of our clients and their customers. This is why we are so excited by the fantastic new use case for Liquidity Hub, which will enable Luna's luxury retail clients to accept crypto payments at the point of sale. Demand in Europe, so here's that keyword right there, for Ripple's products remains extremely strong. Ripple's recent new value research found that 70% of institutions, okay, financial institutions right here in Europe, expect blockchain to have a massive or significant impact in their business in the next 5 years. Again, pay attention, key dates, because 5 years from now, this came out in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2027. Okay, pay attention. That is a key specific date because all the dates correlate. Everybody thinks that this is going to happen, right? 2022, 2023. Mark my words, 2025, 2026, 2027, heading into that time era closer to the 2030 agenda, as when personally I'm expecting all of this stuff to take place. Massive boom and bust, right? Institutional mass adoption. Okay. But pay attention, right? We see devils in the details. 5 years from now, that's 2027. We see Europe, financial institutions, key phrases, key details. Coming over here to correlate the institutional vocabulary, we see nearly 100% of institutional investors say one crypto use case will revolutionize asset management. This is coming from BNY Mellon. And we see down here, just key highlights. It says 91% of respondents express interest in investing in tokenized products. So this is specifically talking about the tokenization of assets. If we come over here to the Ripple.com website, this was an interesting article and an interesting read. It says, evolving RippleNet for a tokenized future. Yet over here, it says 100% of institutional investors say one crypto use case will revolutionize asset management. It's talking about the tokenization of assets. So to correlate that with institutions, we scroll down here. With this increase in adoption, there's a growing need for tokenization, the use of digital tokens to represent ownership of any type of asset. On a blockchain, tokenization is transforming how people buy, sell, track, and manage assets. Everything from art and real estate to intellectual property, equities, and supply chain goods. In fact, the World Economic Forum, which we know Ripple is a partner of, projects 10% of the world's GDP will be tokenized by 2027. So here's that date correlation again with this article over here, where it says financial institutions, Europe adoption, significant impact on their businesses in the next 5 years. This article came out in 2022. That's 2027, ladies and gentlemen. So again, dates correlating in the same articles should always stand out to you. If we head over here where it talks about in this article from Ripple.com, 10% of the world's GDP, right? World Economic Forum. Go ahead, read some of their PDFs. Very interesting. If we just command F GDP, And we come down here, it says the tipping point, 10% of the global gross domestic product stored on blockchain technology, expected date by 2027. Well, right now, the global GDP is around $80 trillion, ladies and gentlemen, okay? That's $8 trillion in market capitalization as expected, okay, by 2027 from the World Economic Forum, right? Again, we are early in the stage of adoption. And coming back to this article on the Ripple.com website, it says at the end of this article, there is no question those who don't embrace these new technologies will be left behind. With our years of experience working with financial institutions using blockchain-based technologies, Ripple is uniquely positioned to partner with enterprises for the future, okay? Now coming back over here to the Europe agenda, all right, where it kind of led me down the rabbit hole back to this article where it mentions Europe and financial institutions 2027, all in the same article. That led me over here to the Daily Huddle. Ripple helps bring new Euro-peg stablecoin to the XRP Ledger. The team behind the largest Euro-backed stablecoin is announcing integration with Ripple Labs XRP Ledger. In a new blog post, the company behind Status Euro says they have completed integrating euros into the XRP Ledger, says Stasis CEO Gregory Klumov. I hope that I didn't pronounce the name of the company incorrectly or this guy's name. Another brick has just been added into the foundation of the euros and will solidify our asset for the next cycle of stablecoin market adoption. Our ongoing partnership will focus on exploring the newly emerged opportunities of XRP to enable better financial inclusion, as well as stablecoin infrastructure and services that truly align with the values of the Web3 realm. Again, ladies and gentlemen, understand massive adoption taking place, understand the time frame on when this is all going to happen. We come over here, Status integrates the XRP Ledger to further shape the vision of a multi-chain stablecoin. Coming down here, Status, the issuer of the largest Euro-backed stablecoin, has completed XRP Ledger integration for its flagship Euro stablecoin, enabling another powerful stream for the global digital asset economy. XRPL Foundation and the Ripple, a leading provider of enterprise blockchain and cross-border payments, cryptographic solutions, XRP Ledger will reopen the box of stablecoin uses. Again, ladies and gentlemen, do your own personal research. And then we come over here, last but not least, this was an article that was shared in our CYPRX group chat via our interesting PDFs and articles to read. It says EU pushes for banks to offer instant payments in euros, not at an extra cost. Okay. The European Commission has unveiled a draft law that would force banks to offer instant payments in euros at no extra cost, right? And we see over here, okay, European companies integrating with the XRPL. Which again, what do they specialize in? It says down here, designed to improve global payments, working with much greater efficiency, speed, and transparency than traditional approaches. It's all correlated, ladies and gentlemen. The devil's in the details. Do your own personal research. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video breakdown. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy little intuitive video breakdowns like this surrounding crypto research. As always, ladies and gentlemen, blessings to you all. Be cognizant. Please be aware. And I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say